We straight killers, yo.
I'm in a bind, mate.
We straight killers, yo.
Hit that like button. What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Welcome back. The second half of the season. We only got 5 Monday mistakes left. There was mistakes made all across the board. Shout out to my brother Brillo, the big review. Go subscribe to my brother's channel. He point out the goofy over there. We got the Simp Hall of Fame. Who water builders do. We got a lot of stuff over there. We're definitely going to have to collab before the end of this season. Monday mistakes, episode 6, man. Go ahead, vote. Let me know who you think made the biggest mistakes. Now, we didn't get to do a live on Friday. We did a first reaction. But, man, that's how you start off a second half of the season. If we're going to go out with a bang, we got to go out with a bang. Now, I know somebody that went out with a bang. Diana went out with a bang. She had a couple of big boots to the gut, to the tummy. We call that a tummy tuck where I'm from. So, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? A little tummy tuck. That's all it was. It was just a little tummy tuck. Now, the baby might not make it, but hey, sometimes you got to get rid of the devil baby. Now, I know a lot of people, they gonna hate me for this. They say, Mo, babies are blessings. But listen, if you have a Tejada St. Patrick hybrid baby, that's not a blessing. That is a devil. That is a devil. That's not a blessing. That's not a mistake. That is the devil. We had sometimes you know what? Let me take a step back because I did a video on Felicia. Let me say this. Felicia might be considered a bad person, but if we're being honest, let's just remove all of our feelings and emotions toward the show. If we're being honest, Officer Felicia, hear me out, is actually good for the show. Felicia brought everyone together. Felicia brought Tariq and Diana closer. Diana and Monet closer. Monet and Tariq closer. Look, the family dynamic is stronger than ever because of Felicia. Felicia was foreshadowing. People were like, Felicia stole the baby clothes. Felicia knew there wasn't going to be a baby in the end. What did Kane say? You shouldn't have that baby. What did Effie say? You shouldn't have that baby. So we need to be saying, thank you, Felicia, for bringing the family together. The Tejadas have never been at a more solid point in the whole 4 years. So I like to say thank you to Felicia. I appreciate the work you do. You're cleaning up the streets. Diana specifically needed to focus on college. So Felicia's actually doing something wonderful. Oh shit, we got no label in here. What up, Torian? Thank you to Marcus for that $5. Diana and Tariq baby will survive for the return of Tasha and could be on the spectrum like Zeke or Ronnie Mathis. Now, I always said that their baby is probably going to come out like Zeke. What up, Zay? What up, the hood? I'm just saying, we kind of gotta look at Felicia and say, thank you, Felicia. Now, a lot of people are saying, Felicia needs to go. I made a video and said Felicia needs to go. But as an adult, I was able to separate my emotions from being like an uncle to Tariq, you know what I mean? And saying, well, let me look from the outside looking in. No one complained when Tariq unalived people. No one complained when Tasha unalived. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
No one batted an eye when they got rid of that mother. So why are we to be mad at Felicia for doing the same thing we've been watching for 10 whole seasons. When they got rid of Liliana, we were all like, dang, that's messed up. But no one cared the next season. So why? We don't even know if that baby was Tariq's. First of all, we are Team Tariq over here. We don't know what that fast ass Tejada was doing. That could be Salim's baby. And Tariq stepped up. Tariq isn't the father that stepped up. He's the sucker that stepped up. I'll do whatever. That ain't your baby, Tariq. So Felicia did Tariq the services of saying, you need to go be with your real pappy, Salim. You feel me? You feel me? That baby wasn't Tariq. So I gotta listen. This is about Tariq. We don't care about Tejadas. We know you never trusted Tejada, just like we don't trust Effie. Tariq don't need no baby mama. Listen to how bad this sounds. Your baby mama's mama pulls a gun on you to tell you to be a pappy. When we don't even know that Diana been throwing that thing all around. Diana been in school for 12 weeks and she done smashed more niggas than a little bit. Effie done threw that thing to more niggas than a little bit. At least she was wearing protection. Can we really believe Diana? That baby ain't Tariq's. And I'm standing by that. Well, we might not ever find out. I say the biggest mistake made this week was, this is a tough one. I say the biggest mistake made this week is probably Tariq stepping up for that baby that ain't his. That's probably the biggest mistake. Now you beefing with the police over that ain't your baby, son.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
She doing the Lord. I ain't want to have to say it. Felicia doing the Lord's work. Felicia doing the Lord's work. What up, Tamika? Right now, we just trying to figure out who made the most mistakes. Now, I'm going to be all over the place. We might actually do more than 3 characters, just for the simple fact we didn't get to do a Friday live. But I think Felicia's actually good for the show because she's pushing the story along. She brought the family together, and she saved Tariq from 18 years. 18 years. And on the 18th birthday, he found out the kid wasn't his. Oh my goodness. Kanye told us this. Kanye told us this way back when. Am I right? All right, let's do this. Put a 5 in the chat if you think it was Tariq's baby. Put an 8 in the chat if it was some random nigga on campus baby. A 5 for Tariq's baby, an 8 if it wasn't Tariq's baby. Because we don't know. And we'll probably never know. A 5 if you think it was Tariq's, a 8 if it was some other nigga, except for me.
In case of 5-month-old Jemiah, Julius, you are not the father.
It ain't mine. Between his 1 and Salim, that could work. That could work. Ain't no way. So y'all the type, okay. I see. Y'all all thinking it's Tariq. I see how y'all living. Y'all listen, never take that off of face value. Oh, I'm pregnant. Yeah, well, good luck to you and the baby's father because it ain't mine. I had the Jimmy on extra tight. And you would think as much raw dog and Tariq is doing, he would have 3 baby mamas, 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. How all of a sudden it's just magically Diana that gets knocked up by Tariq when it was allegedly only one time? Because if my memory serves me correctly, wasn't Zeke, hear me out. This is the Tejada bloodline. Wasn't Zeke their cousin? Was Zeke Diana and Drew and Kane's cousin? Someone refresh my memory. Was Zeke the cousin of the family? Zeke was the cousin, right? Zeke was Monet's nephew, right? Zeke was the nephew, right? Zeke Cross. Yeah, Zeke Cross. So he's the nephew. cousin, brother, their brother. Wait. So hold on. So Zeke was the brother of Diana. So if Zeke was the brother of Diana and Drew and Kane, who? Oh, so Lorenzo was Zeke's dad. Lorenzo was Zeke's dad. Zeke was their brother. So Lorenzo was Zeke's dad, right? Oh, okay. So you got the Tejada. So Lorenzo was Zeke's dad. Okay, I see. I thought he was the cousin. No, Mecca was Zeke's dad. Ah, I think No Label was the only one that was catching on with what I was doing. No Label was the only one catching on with what I was doing. Well, that means if Monet Tejada would lie and say that that baby ain't hers and it was really another baby daddy, then she would lie and say that her daughter's son was somebody else's baby. It runs in the bloodline. The mama a liar, the daughter a liar. We can't trust a Tejada. I've been telling y'all this for 4 seasons. Zeke was actually the brother because Monet lied because she was fucking a nigga named Dante, and she lied and said that that wasn't her baby. She lied to Lorenzo and had 3 more kids, just like Diana's lying to Tariq because Salim ain't have an opportunity to be in the dope game, so she got to put it on Tariq. And guess what? Monet didn't want the daddy to be a bum ass punk ass nigga like Salim, so she said, "No, fuck that. Tariq is yours." When has putting a gun to someone's head count as a paternity test? We can't trust a fucking Tejada. We can't trust a Tejada. You guys just walked right in the trap. Come on, man. We don't trust no Tejadas. You think I'm gonna believe that Diana, who mama pulled a gun on me, who been fucking Salim all semester, she just magically say that baby mine? You mean to tell me because I know Tariq was shooting up Lauren. I know Tariq was shooting up Effie. And you mean to tell me all these blanks that he was shooting, it just magically shows up with Diana? Really? Get out of here. We don't trust no Tejada. That baby ain't Tariq's. Now you guys see why you can't just, hey, I'm pregnant, Tariq. Okay, what are you telling me for? Go tell the other sucker. You know what I mean? Don't bring that shit to me. It's the power universe. This whole time, there's still theories going on that Tariq ain't even ghost. They be trying to say that's Kanan's baby. So it's like, okay, we can't trust nobody. So the biggest mistake is Tariq believing that this is his baby. That's the biggest mistake. Tariq believing that this is his baby.
Case of 5-month-old Jemiah, Julius, you are not the father.
All right, this is Monday Mistakes. I'm Monet J. This is where we take 3 or 4 characters. We talk about where they went wrong. We try to either fix the situation or figure out how we're going to do these funeral arrangements. Because in the Power universe, one mistake in the street could end up in a pine box. R.I.P. to Cooper Sacks. They took out a good one. R.I.P. to who else died? Zion. R.I.P. to 2 Russians, or I think it was 3 Russians. R.I.P. to Kamal Tate. Who else died? So we had 6 people die in this episode. Sheesh. All right, hold on. Let me get these bodies out, and then we'll start off. Where's Ghost 4? Season 4 bodies. Kamal Tate, Zion, Tariq, Brayden, Zay, Drew. It's 3. It was 2 Russians for sure. Well, I think it was 3 Russians in there. What'd you say? 3 Russians. Nah, hey, the baby ain't.
Case of 5-month-old Jemiah, Julius, you are not the father.
I don't know how many times I gotta say that. I'm not against standing up and saying that baby ain't mine. That baby don't look like me. Are there any other bodies we miss? We got the 3 Russians. We got Zay. We got Zion. We got Kamal Tate. So that's what, 7 people? Oh, Wiley. Damn, I forgot all about Wiley. Oh, yeah, the baby. Damn, so we had Kamal Tate, Wiley, Zion, Zay, 3 Russians. So that puts us at what, 5? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Damn. Damn, we got 8 bodies in one episode. All right, that's cool. That's how you do it. Well, we haven't confirmed. Not confirmed. All right, there we go. Yeah, we don't know if the baby is gone or not. So we're just gonna put not confirmed yet. All right, bet. Cool. Now, was it one? No, it was only one baby. It was only one baby. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into the Monday mistakes. So we get this thing going on, man. I haven't got a chance to watch other than the first episode of Fight Night. I did Rebel Ridge last night. We did a live like that. I ended up doing the whole recap, knocking that 2-hour movie down to like 40 minutes. But Jay Brooks said that baby go. All right, man. All right. Well, look, we got Wiley Adams out of here and Zion. So DeMarcus had 2 out of his 3 picks. Felicia, she probably ain't gonna make it too much longer though. Zion shoots at Kane. We were right about that. Up, here we go. Look. Don, he kills Kamal for his efforts. Rashad Tate IDs Kamal's body. We right about that. That goes into episode 7. All right, so we kind of good on a couple of them. Well, Zion tells Brayden to set up Kane. That one was wrong. We still don't know where Janet is. All right, cool. I got to do a RIP. Which y'all want me to pray for the baby? Dear Lord. We're all placed on this earth to have our own journeys. Everything that happens to us has already been written and pre-planned and scripted by you, but we do have a little bit of free will. Now, babies are blessings. And Lord, we just want you to take our hand and give us the strength to acknowledge that all babies aren't created equal. Some babies come out with how should I put it? A little sin. And the devil baby that was kicking and screaming in Diana's womb was one of those babies that you really didn't want to bring into the world, but you kind of had to. Now, it's unfortunate what was going on, but Colombiana herself was involved in the dope game. Colombiana herself was in love with the coca. Colombiana herself was sleeping without the protection of the plastic. Young Colombiana was wilding out, jumping from ding dong to ding dong with no regards to human life, and ended up bringing one into this world after, I must say after, Lord, after going to Salim's house and getting the keys to his mama's house, using that brother. Only a nigga that's a baby father would give a woman the key to his mother's house, because I be damned if a regular woman come to me and say, Mo, I need a place to lay low, and I give her a key to my mama's summer house. But Lord knows who that baby's father is. And Lord put his hands on Tariq St. Patrick and said, Tariq, we're removing you from the nonsense. Lord said, Tariq, you got a family. You got young Yaz to look after. You got Tasha St. Patrick, aka Tasha the Two. We ain't even gonna call her a chicken head because we in the prayer right now, but you got Tasha to take care of. Tariq, we remove you. Sometimes the Lord puts people in your vicinity where you can communicate, and then he removes them from you. He shows you who you don't need to be around, but he lets you experience that, and the Lord will not put anything in front of you. He knows you cannot overachieve. And what I mean overachieve is step up and upgrade yourself, remove yourself away from the sinners. The Tejada bloodline is a devilish bloodline. The baby mama was sleeping with other niggas. The mother was sleeping with other niggas and was a baby mama to another nigga, who's another nigga got killed by another nigga who shot her nigga, who killed his nigga's son, and then the other kid killed the other kid and killed the cousin. We don't even know what's going on over there in that Tejada family. But Tariq, we would like to put our hands on you. And right now in this prayer soaker of Mo and the Moets, we gonna pray for you, Tariq, and we gonna say, listen, the good one will come for you. The one that you need to be with is Lauren. We don't know where Lauren is, but the one you need to be with is Lauren, that devil baby. We remove. I said, we remove. Felicia rebuked that little mother effer and threw it in the trash can. Lord, I just ask for you to pray for Tariq to make it through this season with no more baby drama, no more Effie Morales all on his D-York, even though she's throwing that thing to Kane whenever she gets a chance. Lord, we just ask for you to bless Tariq St. Patrick and get rid of that devil baby, and let this young man prosper, graduate from school, get Club Truth, turn it into something nice, and make a man out of himself. Let him be better than Ghost. Let him be better than Ghost. Remove that devilish name from him. We'll just call this boy Tariq St. Patrick. In your name we pray. Let me wipe these tears away. Yay, man. Yay, man. All right, there y'all go. We just pray for that devil baby. It's out of here. It's out of here. We don't have to worry about it. We can go ahead and remove not confirmed, and we can put all caps confirmed. I just got the word. I spelled that wrong. I just got the word confirmed. No, I didn't leave it. Felicia, look, sometimes the devil, look. In life, we got good and evil. Felicia is evil. But sometimes you need a little bit of evil in life. You know what I mean? So Felicia did the devil's work, but all she did was take that devil baby and send that devil baby back to the devil. You know what I'm saying? You got to take the devil's children. You know, you got God's children, you got the devil's children. You got to send the devil's children back to the devil. You know what I mean? But let's continue on, man. Let's continue on. All right. Hey, thank you for that $5 to Marcus. Kane will tell Diana that her karma was for trying to unalive Monet. I think Kane's going to try to get at Monet too, though. The baby ain't dead. Tasha says this child is hope. If this baby is alive, all right, we're going to get into Monday mistakes. The last thing I'm going to say about this baby, unless we bring up Diana on her mistakes. If this baby is alive, I'm sorry. It's coming out like Zeke. That's the only thing I can see. This baby's going to be the next Zeke. Zeke 2.0. I don't know what else to say, but Zeke 2.0. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got Monday mistakes. Let's get some characters and let's talk about what they did. Break down what they got going on, man. If that baby comes out, it ain't gonna be able to read or write till it's about 14, maybe. Because I'm telling you, a brutal beating like that, just like all jokes aside, that could really mess the baby up. But we already know that there's some Tejada or Ezekiel cross, like chromosomes and genes within Monet. Monet carries that I'm not gonna say the word, but Monet carries that special gene for niggas like Zeke. So let's just put that out there. Yeah, it's gonna be freaky Zeke, all right. It's gonna be no reading Zeke. All right. Give me some characters, man. Y'all rather just me joke around, man. Give me a character. We gonna start with the money. Who made the biggest mistake? There we go. Let me go, man. If I'm gonna go to the poll, let's see. Who made the biggest mistake? Well, what 60 votes? Effie, Kane, Diana, Tariq, Effie. Now, when we say mistakes, we're talking about just this episode. Not like, I mean, we can link other stuff, but we're specifically talking about what happened in episode 6. So we thinking that Effie made the biggest mistake? What did Effie do? We'll start with Effie. All right, we'll probably do like 4 or 5 characters. We had 30 minutes, so we got like an hour and a half. All right, bet. All right, so we'll start with Effie. We'll probably spend about 10, 15 minutes on Effie. What was Effie's mistake this week? Desktop. Hey, DeMarcus said, hold on. DeMarcus said Effie's mistake was giving up that money. Now, I mean, that definitely was a mistake, but this definitely was a mistake. The only problem is, man, they had a gun on Effie. It wasn't like Effie like dropped the money. They had a gun on Effie. Like, come on, Effie she ain't built like that. Ain't nobody really built like that.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Can we really consider Effie giving the money up a mistake? Like, man, they pulled a gun on Effie. Now, Effie was crying this episode, but can we really call that a mistake? Like that, hey, that's a part of the game. You got to give it up or you ain't going home. You know what I mean? She did run the hell up out of there, though. Effie was in there thinking she was making real mood, wasn't she? Not finding who stole her drugs. Wait, who stole Effie's drugs? No one stole Effie's drugs this episode. Effie went straight to Noma. She talked to Tariq, went to Noma, went to the Russians, and she just didn't make the deal. What up, RC? Effie should have continued to play dead. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would have been cool, but like, look at this. How long could you play dead with a guy on your back? Pause. Like, you trying to get up out of there because you don't know if it's the actual police. They just came in shooting. So imagine you laying here playing dead. What if they clear out everything and then they find your ass up under here? It's like, man, she may have set us up. So I don't think Effie really made any mistakes right here. I don't know, man. I think Effie played this good because she was about to get the money and dip out. This actually, you know what? This actually could have been Effie's escape plan. She could have told Noma, man, they shot it all up. She could have kept this money. You know what I mean? Hey, Noma, I was over there. I had the plan going. Some niggas kicked in the door. They got to shooting. They took the money and ran off. I had to escape. If she would have like tucked this money off, this would have been more than enough money to start and get away. She wants to go to California. Now, my only thing is, if you go to California, you can't go to Stanford. Everyone knows you want to go to Stanford. You have to go to like San Francisco College. You might have to go to like US. Well, you can't go to like a major university. You just got to go to some lower level school Go in there, get your education, and lay low for a couple of years. Because you go down there, Effie Morales did what? Send the goons on down there. Oh, y'all just now seeing that Effie's a fraud? Man, I've been telling y'all for, he said Compton College. Oh, hell no. Nah. She go to Compton College. Believe me, that bag of money gonna be gone. That nigga Franklin gonna be out there. Franklin gonna rob her ass. Even though we don't talk about the other show over here. Franklin need to come up. Franklin out there roaming the streets still. Oh, you talking about Kane. Okay. I've been telling y'all, Effie ain't, remember, Effie used to steal money from Noma. Effie was skimming off the top, and they were saying that ain't stealing. That's a part of the game. No, it ain't. Because if Noma found out, then she would be killed. I will say, someone said letting Kane back in is what was one of her mistakes right there. That's true. Because at this point, let me see. Do I got a picture of her with Kane? I don't get it though. Like earlier in the episode, what was she doing? Wasn't she making fun of Tariq and Diana? You two bringing the baby in here be the worst thing. I told Tariq you should get an abortion. Wasn't Effie just clowning them about leaving the dope game? About going to play house, being in family? She was just clowning Tariq and them 20 minutes ago in the episode. But then when shit get real, now she on the little thing. Now she in here crying. Bottom lip. That's just too much, Kane. Nah, you were just making fun of Tariq and Diana for trying to get out. We ain't trying to hear this shit, Effie. You told on Tariq in high school, Effie. You've been telling since telling been cool. Now you over here crying. Oh, I just don't know, Kane. It's just too much. No. Remember, you were big and bad. Remember them other episodes where you were the one brokering the deal with the Russians? Oh, Kane, stand back. I got this. Now when shit get real, you over here crying. But when Tariq was trying to provide for Diane and the baby, which was a sucker move anyway, you would, oh, y'all shouldn't be playing house. You want it to be you. Now you talking about you want to be out the game. You know when somebody really scared, she got her hands in between her knees. That's what you only, when you crying like that means you real vulnerable. You put your, whenever you see somebody crying like this, with like their hands in between their legs, they real vulnerable. They scared as hell. I just don't know, Kane. I just don't know.
Stay up, Kane.
Now she over here crying. I ain't got no sympathy for her, man. She told on Tariq and choked, and now we need to get her ass up out of here. Courtney Kim talk about we did a spinoff at BFF. Yeah, it'd be a better BFF being ching ching bang bang. The hell with that. Effie is a hustler, not a gangster. Is Effie a hustler though? Is Effie a hustler? Or is he an opportunist? When have we actually seen Effie ever hustle? When have we ever seen Effie actually hustle? Thank you for that $2 to Marcus. Evil, emotional, envious Effie gotta go. 4 E's. We call her Leffie because we left her ass back in the past. Man, I've been telling y'all. Can't trust Leffie. We've been saying this for 4 seasons. 4 seasons. But yeah, I think a mistake of hers is telling Kane too much. Because remember, after this, Kane went back and told Noma, oh, you gotta look out for your soldiers, your troop, your fighters, your Foot Clan. Noma's like, nigga, fuck Effie, bruh. See, Effie is manipulating Kane. She can't do this shit with Tariq. Effie is only trying to figure out where Effie can fit in. Because remember when Kane showed up looking like Dr. Umar to bail her out of jail, she played that nigga off and went back to Tariq, only for Tariq to be knocking down Diana when she came over to the dorm room just to turn and stab Tariq in the back with Noma and give up the play about Anya. Now she's trying to get back with Tariq, but mad that Tariq did knocked up Diana, so now she got to run back to Kane when Kane don't like that nigga Tariq because he didn't allegedly knocked up his sister, plus he didn't like that hotep named Celine. So right now, Effie is putting everyone in a dangerous game. Then, on top of that, Tariq took out Zion when Kane wanted to do that to show Noma that he was really the guy. So now Noma has more of a liking for Tariq, and Tariq is partnered up with who? Davis. Who is Davis? Davis is the guy that's knocking down Noma. So right now, Kane is the odd man out, and the only person that's really in this corner is Effie. But we know that Effie don't really fuck with him. She just using him because she can't get to Tariq. And now, when shit gets real, she's gonna be looking for this nigga Kane to bail her out any way possible. And then she gonna get low, and she's gonna be one of the people that we see skate out that we like, damn, Effie got away when she should have been unalive 4 seasons ago. Effie's mistake is just being around the dope game, but that's everybody's mistake. But Effie, man, we can't trust it. We don't know if these is crocodile tears or these is real tears. Because we seen Effie, she was about to get up and run off with that money. We know Effie was about to get up and run off with that money because remember, Effie was stealing money from Noma a couple seasons back, and Tariq called her out on it and said, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm just skimming off top because I got a number to reach." So we know Effie is like, if you ever go back and watch Narcos or you just read the story about Pablo Escobar, how they had so much money, the rats were eating the money. That's what Effie is. We know that she's a rat, and we know that she will eat whatever money she can get her hands on. They say that she's a hustler. We've never seen Effie hustle. We've seen Effie snitching since high school. We've seen Effie riding Tariq's coattail. We've seen Effie riding Kane's coattail. We've seen Effie getting that work from Noma after she backstabbed Tariq to take that position. Effie has never been a hustler. She is an opportunist. Effie got rid of Lauren to get closer to Tariq and fucked that up. Effie has not made one play that we looked at and said, you know what? That was a hell of a play from Effie. All we know is Effie is going to tell on you. Effie's going to set you up. And Effie, if you are a decent looking young man with an Amiri shirt or an Amiri jacket, Effie might let you get a sniff of that poontang pie, but Effie cannot be trusted. That's facts. You guys give me one play where we looking at Effie like, damn, that was a good move, Effie. You can't because it always backfires. Remember the whole taking Lauren thing, all that shit came crumbling down on us because of your ass fucked up, didn't do that correctly. Then when we were running the product, she like, yeah, me and Brayden got it all set up. Turned out that didn't really work because niggas started to discover that shit. And remember, they were using Brayden's family warehouse because she thought that she was in charge of it. And guess what? That shit came crumbling down. Effie, she ain't it, bro. They done built her up only for us to finally realize, man, she been letting us down for fucking 4 seasons. What up, Candy? What up, Roland? She was about to take that money and run away, man. Y'all know she was. All right, let me ask y'all this serious question. Do you believe the money at the Russians, Effie was going to take that back to Noma, or she was going to hide it if she got that money? Was Effie going to give this money back to Noma, or she was going to stash it and just say, hey, man, it was gone? Michelle said, I'm not switching teams, though. Effie ain't ish, but so is Dirty Diana, no more Monet. Can't none of it. Well, that is true. I mean, in power, like realistically, no one can be trusted. Not even Davis. Now, Cooper Sacks, you could probably trust him. That was a good white guy. You could probably trust Cooper Sacks. Effie was going to keep it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Effie was going to run off with that. Run off on the plug twice. Ain't that what they say? Look at Torian. Torian was idle until I brought up Cooper Sacks, and then look at him. I mean, in power, like, let's be real. Overall, we got 10 years, but we got what? This will make 10 seasons of Power and Ghost. Then we got 3 of Raising Kanan, so that's what, 13, and then we got 2 of Force. So we got 15 seasons. We know there's really no one you can actually trust in the Power universe. But I do believe that Effie was about to run off with that bag. Effie is the new age Angela with a twist. I don't know. Angela was somewhat decent. I don't know. I don't know if I could compare her to Angela. Because Angela was actually looking out for Jamie. Effie just be hating on Tariq. Michelle said Effie was going to run off. She finally got her number. That's what I'm saying. If Effie was to take this money, she couldn't go to Stanford because Tariq would know exactly where to look for her. And she has a unique name. You know, if you just go to Google and like type someone's name in, you type in like Effie Morales. There's probably only like 4 people in America named Effie Morales. I've never heard of the name Effie. But what was her real name? What was Effie's real name? What up, DJ? Trusting Tommy? Not. Can you trust Tommy? No, not her like real name. What's Effie short for? What's Effie's real full name on here? Josephine? Josephina. That's right. Josephina. And no, we can't trust Tommy. Hell no. All right, cool. There we go. I mean, that's good for Effie. I mean, we know what her mistakes is. Her mistakes are just being in the game and being around everything. Because she's basically the one that's setting up everybody. Who we got next though? Who we got next? I'm gonna try to get multiple characters in tonight, just for the simple fact we didn't get a lot of Friday live. So I'm gonna go over like mistakes and a little bit of what they actually did. Oh yeah, everybody done snitched. Like, can we trust? You talking about we can trust? I think you may have forgot this scene here. Can we trust Tommy? Can we trust Tommy? Can we trust this guy? The guy that tried to take James out a little bit earlier, a whole season earlier. Can we really trust this guy? They said trust Tommy. There's not one character. The only person that I say that you can honestly trust in the whole Power series, and I think we can all agree on this, is Yaz. Yaz is the only person in the Power universe we can trust. 2-Bit ain't no snitch, but you can't trust 2-Bit. Yaz is the only character in the Power universe that you can trust. And there's never been a moment where you had to question Yaz. If y'all can name another character, I'd be shocked. Exactly. Patrice, no. Yaz is the only character. Cash, nah, Cash was a little sucker, man. Cash was a little sucker, man. You can't trust Cash. His mama was a rat. See, Yaz is a little bit different. See, Cash is the first generation Mickey Mouse. You know, your mama's a rat. That means, you know what I'm saying, you were raised a mouse. But see, you look at the St. Patrick's, I know you guys will say, well, Yaz is both of her parents are rats. Well, listen, you got 2 parents that are rats. Those 2 parents had 2 kids. So all those mouse genes, they went to Tariq and old girl that's unalive, Rainey. See, that gene didn't make it all the way down. It got diluted before it made it to Yaz. Remember, Yaz went in there and told the truth. She said, nah, Tariq showed up and he was at the crib all last night. He even made breakfast in the morning time. So she gave Tariq an alibi. She the only one that held it down. Julio, you could. What happened to Julio? What happened to Julio? Yeah, we gonna call him Julio. Julio, because I'm Julio. Julio. Look at this, man. How can we trust a guy that takes out your brothers? This is his brother. He tried to kill his brother, but killed the love of his life, man. How can you kill your brother's love of his life? You know it. Oh man, classic fool. I wonder, was that in the script? I wonder, was that in the script? Give a yell. It probably said give out a belch. Oh, James St. Patrick, man. Damn, they got rid of his ass. All right, man. Nah, man, Angela was a good woman, Tamika. Angela was a good woman. Any woman that'll make a nigga, that's a good woman. You need a woman like that. Fellas, if you ever find a woman that makes you scream like that, making you scream is already crazy. But if she makes you give out a little yell like that, like the little engine that could, that's a good woman, man. You want to keep her around, man. You want to keep her around. All right, man. Who we got, man? Who made mistakes in episode 6, man? I'm gonna put that on the soundboard. That's what we need. We need the James St. Patrick. Nigga like a little wolf. That nigga was in Twilight. Oh man, James St. Patrick is a fool with it, man. James St. Patrick coming back episode 10. Episode 10, James St. Patrick gonna be back, y'all. Oh man. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, look, before we continue on, let me just be real. We in the Power universe, so y'all can't knock me. Nigga, if Tommy would have shot Angela, nigga, I would have left Angela. I would have been gone. Nigga, you, as soon as I heard, oh shit, Angela got shot. I would have left that police laying right there on the floor, nigga. I would have been gone. Who was with Angela? I think James St. Patrick was. Hell no, I wasn't. Hell no. You already can't trust Tommy. Tommy a junkie, and you know one's a junkie, always a junkie. And fuck it. Oh man, this is how Tariq was when Diana was on the ground. That nigga Tariq talking about help, somebody help. Nigga, call 911. Ain't nobody about to help you, nigga. Let me see. Do I got a picture of Tariq on the ground? Look, Tariq over there talking about somebody help. Man, I would have seen Diana over there. I would have hopped in my damn Porsche and got the hell up out of there, man. I would have got the hell up out of there, man. Hey, all right. Hey, are y'all helping Diana? Like, all right, come on, guys. You guys work with me. Work with me. Put yourself in a 19-year-old shoes. Your father, drug dealer gone. Your mama, she a snitch, witness protection. You have to graduate school in order to get everything that your father left for you. There's a woman saying that allegedly you were the father of this child. This is in the power, not in real life. Just remove yourself from real life and put yourself in a 19-year-old shoes. Probably about a Tariq look like he wear like a size 8.5. Now that means my feet gonna be scrunched up. I wear an 11. But put yourself in a 19-year-old shoes. Your alleged baby mama's mama pulls a gun on you and forces you to be a dad when you don't even know that this kid is yours. Diana was effing the ops. You don't know if this kid is yours. Her brother don't like you. He tried to kill you. And she's pregnant and she's saying it's yours, but you don't know if it's yours. Her other brother, we don't even know where that nigga at right now. He in jail doing whatever he doing. His Sierra 1-2 step. Just imagine you look over. You look over, you're like, oh shit, they done got Diana. Now at this moment, you have choices. You have option A. You can go over there, bend over, drop down to one knee, mess up your Mary jeans, put a crease in your new crisp ass J's, and help her out. Or option B. Act like you ain't see nothing. Hop in your Porsche, turn the AC up, turn the music up, put on that new Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, and get ready for the Super Bowl in 2025 and leave all your worries next to the garbage. Sometimes you got to take the trash out. You remember in Raising Canaan, they said we take the trash to Jersey. Trash don't come to New York. You just leave her over there and you let her mama, her two brothers deal with that. And you go on about your life because, listen, everyone has problems in life. And in life, you have to deal with your problems first, because if you start dealing with everyone else's problems, you won't get to your problems. So Tariq needs to go to school, get his education, finish up and graduate. And if Diana's still in dire need, double bag. You see what I'm saying? What up, Eric? You see what I'm saying? Listen, this is Monday mistakes. The object is to not make a mistake. And a mistake is going over here and inserting yourself. Listen. This Tejada beef is with the Tejadas and this man. This Tejada beef. Nah, Tariq remember they met up to get the cookies. Tariq was in the cookie shop and Diana got snatched up on the corner. But this beef between Diana and Felicia, this ain't got nothing to do with Tariq and his crew. You see what I'm saying? Tariq is over here dealing with Zion, even though Zion gone. That issue between Diana and Felicia, that's a Tejada thing. Tariq is inserting himself in a beef with Don Carter when he ain't got no issues with Don Carter. Don Carter got an issue with James St. Patrick, not Tariq St. Patrick. He didn't say I smelled the stench of Tariq. He said I smelled the stench of James on you. Tariq don't need to be inserting himself in the beef of Felicia Don Carter, the task force, that's the Tejada versus the task force. The task force is not after Tariq. Remember? Kamal Tate was after Tariq, but Kamal Tate is out the picture. That beef is between Felicia, the Tejadas, and Don Carter. This is a huge mistake on Tariq. This is why I don't get involved in domestic disputes. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got an issue with Felicia. Tariq in the trailer for episode 7 talk about Diana got whooped on. That ain't got nothing to do with you, Tariq. Diana better learn how to squabble. Diana wasn't complaining when she slapped Felicia. If you gonna slap somebody, you gotta be prepared to do the do. Diana slapped the officer, and what did she expect? I won't not. You know what? I don't want you guys to do this because we know what will happen. But if you slap a cop, what do you think is going to happen? If you were to go on the street right now and just slap fire out of a cop, what do you think is going to happen? Someone let me know what you think is going to happen. I got to rearrange this board a little bit. If you went out in public right now and just slap the hell out of a cop, what do you think they're going to do to you? Diana punched Monet, and Monet choked Diana out. See, Diana, that's the problem with Diana. And that's why we always say, let's keep our hands to ourselves. Diana's been known to put her hands on somebody because she thinks she Colombiana. But in real life, she getting whoopiana because she ain't won no battles. Now, is she going to get even with Felicia? More than likely, yeah. But she did slap Felicia. And Felicia did what any rightful person would do, get to stomping. Stomp! Whatever happened to Carter solving Pies and Son murder and how he know her, he just stopped. We don't even know what the hell happened to Junior no more. Like, Junior dead. Well, Carter wasn't really going to figure it out. I don't think if Carter really cared. But Pies pulled up on him at the church. That's how she knew him. All right, man. Who we got next, man? We did catch some bodies. We got Zion, Kamal. I don't think anybody else is a big enough name on there. Oh, we got Wiley, Zay. Oh, we're going after Roman next. Oh, we got to do one thing. We got to put a question mark on the baby because we aren't for sure yet. But we'll just color it in. All right, we'll talk about Drew. We'll talk about Drew. Let me see. It's one time for the road, though. Damn, Jamie. You know, the only thing I can say for Diana.
Let me tell you something. Go home and get the gun. Damn, go home. Run. Run.
That's all Diana can say. All right, we're gonna talk about Drew. Hey, man, Drew's messed up in the game, man. But I told y'all, Drew ain't the same Drew from the first 3.5 seasons, man. Oh, man. All right, let me see. True. All right. Drew Tejada. We're talking mistakes. A mistake that Drew made in this episode, and it was from the beginning, the whole staking out of Don Carter. We already seen Drew was in the car. Like, I don't understand why Drew was in the car with this big ass camera. What up, Desmond? Drew was in the car looking at Don Carter snatch people up with this camera. If this isn't the obvious, like, hey, man, who are you looking at with that camera, man? And where did Drew get this camera from? That's the first mistake. We don't have any product and we owe 35% to Don Carter. We don't have money to just go out there and go buy a camera for our leisure. We can't just be buying damn Canon cameras. This camera with the lens is probably about $1,500, $2,000. We don't have that kind of money, Drew. That's the first mistake. And secondly, you only like freaking 3 cars length away from where Don is at, man. Look how close he is. This is walking distance. I could throw a rock from the car to Don Carter. Look how close he was. At first, you thinking maybe he zoomed in from a distance like this. Drew was zoomed in from a distance. But then when you look where the car is, it's 2 car lengths away from the motherfucking balcony that they own, the overhang, the overpass. He got this big ass camera in the car. He ain't like discreet with it. He just in the front seat. Damn, Don Carter whooping these niggas' asses. And this camera is actually nice. The focus on this is crazy. Man. I wonder what my ex is doing. He's probably in Oklahoma putting up big buckets right now. What I could have been. Damn, Diana got me into this bullshit. Tried to kill Monet. That stupid plan. Why would she go over there with that weak ass wig? She know Monet don't never have them raggedy wigs on. That Ring camera just gave it all away. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Where the fuck this nigga Don Carter go? The fuck? The fuck is Monet texting me for? What the fuck she say? Any updates about Carter? Any updates about that? Fuck no, it ain't no. I don't know where this nigga's at. What the fuck? Let me get on out of here. This nigga gone. Then this nigga look in the rear view. This nigga smoking a cigarette behind her. I'm like, this nigga Drew, man. Oh, Lord. They sent the wrong nigga on this mission, man. Drew was in the car. Looking at the camera, going through the settings, reading the manual, on goddamn TikTok, looking up what are the best photography angles. Like, nigga, we on a stakeout right now. We're doing surveillance. This nigga Drew ain't paid no attention. He looking at text messages. Any updates on Carter? Yes, Mom. No, yes, Ma. Carter is hanging a young man over the... Wait a minute, let me delete this because I don't know where this nigga's at. Then this nigga Don back there smoking a cigarette. Then Drew gonna speed off. Drew gonna speed off. Like, nigga, he done already seen you now. You put that motherfucker in reverse trying to run this nigga over at this point. I'm putting that shit in reverse. You know, I ain't got no backup camera on my BMW. So I gotta put that motherfucker in reverse, put my hand over the passenger seat, put that left hand on top. trying to run this nigga dying over. And that nigga flipped me off. You know he just smoked a cigarette, so his lungs, they ain't taking in as much oxygen as they supposed to. This is your perfect opportunity to take him out. Send a text message to mine. His handle. This nigga Drew drove off and went home. And the first thing we hear from this nigga Drew is,
seriously, y'all had baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking mouth, Drew.
Okay, I'm gonna just go get the rest of the stuff.
Yes, please do that. Go.
Calm down.
Go. Ma, we are fucked. Carter saw me.
So you ain't got shit we can use.
I just told you, Ma, this nigga seen me. What are we going to be able to use if I'm telling you this nigga seen me? This nigga killed somebody in front of us last night. What do you mean, do I have anything can we use? I just told your ass you're delusional. We just got told to work for Don Carter last night. Today you're baby shopping and want me to go do surveillance. This nigga's a ninja. You know, people say ninja online on Instagram so they don't get their comments blocked. They say ninja. This is a real life ninja. This nigga did a backflip, disappeared, ma, smoked a cigarette, and was behind the fucking car, ma. I don't know if the nigga was in the vehicle or outside of it. I was spooked. My goddamn heart rate was 137 BPMs, ma. I don't know who this nigga is, where this nigga's from, but this nigga's for real. And you niggas is baby shopping. Drew is spooked right now. You know a nigga spooked. When a nigga come through with a goddamn turtleneck on, with a leather on, and he's supposed to be out here surveying something, meaning he's supposed to be discreet, the nigga is scared. The nigga is shaking. The nigga got goosebumps. The hair on the back of Drew's neck is standing up. Listen how this nigga came in the house. That nigga, goddamn Don Carter, spooked the hell out of Drew.
Seriously, y'all had baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking...
You're fucking delusional. This fucking funny. You're fucking delusional. Oh, hey, this nigga Drew is scared as hell. He said, dog, this nigga did a backflip, disappeared, and reappeared in my rear view. That nigga, do you know how fucking fast Don Carter pulled a Will Smith? He didn't run down the stairs. He jumped on the rail and slid down the rail. Down the stairs, he slid down the rail or he put his head on both rails and just jumped straight through. This nigga Don Carter was hanging a nigga over like Red on 5 Heartbeats, telling this nigga, my cut is 35%. Then he looked up and he said, man, is that nigga got a flash on that camera? That nigga disappeared, popped up, smoked a cigarette, and then flipped this nigga off. Do you know how fast this nigga had to run over there? And he wasn't out of breath. And he had time to go over there and light up a cigarette. This nigga ran from whooping ass behind your car and lit a cigarette. Smoked that motherfucker, flipped you off. This nigga Drew went home and said, you're fucking delusional, man. This nigga's crazy. You sent me... You knew last night when you showed up in that all-white fucking mink on a goddamn mission that this nigga was crazy. This nigga killed 3 niggas in front of us. And he told us we can sell dope, just not to civilians or innocent people. This nigga's crazy. And now this morning, you're shopping for baby clothes with Diana when we could barely afford tuition because y'all was sending Diana to St. John's, but she didn't want to go to St. John's. And then Diana had to get a fucking job because remember, they didn't have all the money. She had to work. And Kane was like, I'll give you the money. She said, no, I don't want to work for it. So this whole family is fucked up. And Drew is scared as shit right now. This nigga came home like, this nigga seen me. Monet talking about, do you have anything? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, Monet? This is Monday mistakes. The mistake was me listening to your dumb ass because all you do is set your children up. Monet puts her children in the worst predicaments ever. Monet don't give a fuck if you get killed. Monet don't give a fuck if you survive. Monet don't give a shit about nobody. The only reason Monet is so in love with Diana right now is because she wants to spend money on designer for the fucking baby. She don't care about what Diana got going on. She was talking bad to Diana all the way up until Diana was pregnant. Monet just wants to spend money, fuck off, and do whatever the hell she wants. As long as it's at the expense of her kids, her baby daddies, Monet don't give a shit. This nigga Drew came home and he's a different type of Drew already. This nigga came, what the fuck are y'all doing? Baby shopping. This nigga is whooping ass and disappearing out here. We work for Don. We don't have any product. Mind you spending fucking money. This nigga is crazy. Who is this nigga? This nigga came home talking about you're delusional.
Seriously. Y'all ain't baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking mouth, Drew.
Okay, I'ma just go get the rest of the stuff.
Yes, please do that. Go.
Calm down.
Go. Mom, we are fucked. Carter saw me.
So you ain't got shit we can use.
Nothing that nobody's gonna care about.
Fuck.
You're delusional, Monet.
While you got me chasing Carter all around town, you're fucking delusional.
What?
You're fucking delusional. Hey, we ain't never seen Drew act like this, man. We seen Drew get his ass whooped on the college campus. Drew ain't never been mad. That nigga Don Carter really spooked the hell out of Drew. This right here was a changing moment in Drew's life. That nigga popped up behind the vehicle smoking. That nigga Drew went straight home and got on Monet's bumper. Said, "No, hell, dog, we not fucking with this nigga. This nigga different." Oh my God. I was watching. I was like, damn, this nigga Drew drove home. Because when we got this clip where he talking about he saw me, I'm like, okay, maybe he just saw him like walking around the street, like trying to get some product or something. I didn't know this nigga Drew was actually surveying him and goddamn got spotted.
Baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking...
You're fucking delusional. You're fucking delusional. And I didn't lie. You lied. I didn't lie. You did. You lied. These kids don't fuck with Monet like that. Then Diana got the moment where she told Monet, won't you tell him about the nigga you fuck? I was like, oh shit. Everyone got a punchline when it comes to Monet, man. Monet is pissing these kids off. You're fucking delusional. Watch your mouth, Drew. Hey, I'm on the run, man. Fuck what Monet's talking about. If I'm Drew, I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone, man. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, they community operates, but if I'm Drew, Everett, I'm coming home. Everett, how is Oklahoma this time of the year? I got to get away. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah. Nigga, he need to get on Instagram, get Everett's old email. He need to do whatever the fuck he can to get out of here because Monet is fucking delusional. Are y'all on the road? Y'all playing the Brooklyn Nets or anything? Is there any way I can get on the tour bus? I mean, the game bus back home? How the fuck can I gotta go? I'm sorry, Everett. I apologize. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. This nigga Drew is spooked. And then it only gets worse from there because we can't even really talk about mistakes because right now, what he's doing, Drew didn't make any mistakes this episode. You know who made the mistakes for Drew? Monet. We did all this talking, but Drew didn't go out there to watch Don Carter. Monet sent this nigga out there. Monet is making these mistakes, and that's why I say she don't give a shit about these kids, man. Monet sent this nigga out to go spy on Don Carter. He doesn't get any information and gets spotted. Monet gets mad at Drew for getting spotted for doing what she was supposed to be doing, but she's out buying baby clothes. And then Don Carter comes and arrests this nigga Drew. He comes and arrests Drew because of what? Monet is the one that told Drew to go get Zay and them to go do the fucking mission. She said, I need some soldiers, Drew. One last mission. She told Drew to go get these niggas. Now Zay ain't dead, so now they got to go kill Zay in prison, all because Monet's been fucking up, man. Monet's been fucking up, and it drug Drew into this. There's no way for Drew to get out of this. Unfortunately, Drew's time is going to end in this jail. There's no way out of this shit, man. You think Drew is going to be able to make a deal with Nico? Hey, listen, nigga, I'll make a deal with you, but on these terms. Nigga, you behind bars, nigga. You gonna go do it, they just gonna leave you in there, nigga. No one gives a fuck about Drew, man. Drew is screwed because of Monet. Monet told this nigga, hey, we just robbed them niggas last night. We just robbed Noma, but you need to go watch Don Carter. This nigga got a whole task force. I'm gonna watch Don Carter. We gotta be moving this work. We owe this nigga 35% of everything. How am I gonna be? We owe this nigga 35%, but you spending that 35% on them fucking baby clothes. You're delusional. Oh man. Think about it. Drew was only spying on Don Carter because of Monet. This is not his mission. This was hers.
Seriously. Y'all had baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Is that why you got me chasing Carter around? You're delusional.
Y'all had baby shopping while you got me chasing Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking mouth, Drew.
Okay, I'ma just go get the rest of this.
Yes.
And Diana acting like ain't nothing going on. Like we don't owe this nigga Don Carter, who I just told you niggas is a motherfucking ninja that did a backflip, smoked a whole pack of cigarettes and flipped me off. He just saw me. Oh man. That delusional is classic right there.
And Carter all around town. You're fucking delusional.
Watch your fucking mouth, Drew.
She gonna get mad at Drew for doing what she told this nigga to do, man. Oh. She's mad at Drew for doing what she told Drew to do. You told me to go spy on this nigga. I'm telling you, this nigga seen me. And then from there, it just gets worse and worse for Drew, man. You gotta feel bad for Drew. Think about it. Drew didn't do anything wrong this episode. This nigga got arrested because his mama's fucking up. Look, this nigga came in here and said, where did the drugs come from? All Monet had to do was say Noma. She holding off. And guess what Don Carter does? He pulls a gun on Diana. Then they arrest Drew because Monet trying to be tough girl. I don't know where it came from. I don't know shit. Whole time there's a gun on Diana. I told you she don't care about Diana. She said, I don't know that. Nigga, you work for Don Carter now. Tell this nigga what you know, man, so we don't have to fucking get harassed and our ass whooped. Now Drew in jail. He facing, well, I don't even know what Drew's facing. He just in jail at this point. But yeah, everything is because of Monet. Monet is terrible. That's why I say she's one of the most ruthless mothers, because she doesn't care. She will use all of her kids as leverage, even though her kids did try to kill her, but they only tried to kill her because she been manipulating these niggas for 20 years. Monet told me, I don't know nothing. That nigga pulled a gun out on Diana. Diana like, wait a minute, I didn't do nothing. I just go to college. Monet like, I still don't know shit. And Drew sitting there like, man, what the fuck? Drew tried to get up out of there. They elbow this nigga in the gut. This nigga got to go to jail. Monet is terrible. All Monet had to do was say, man, we got that shit for some bitch named Noma. You see how easy that was? Yeah, people gonna say that's snitching, but shit. At this point, look. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? It's either we die or we die. Y'all, listen. Hear me out. If Monet told Don Carter, if Monet, hear me out. I just want you guys to hear me clearly. Would you say Monet is snitching if she told Don Carter they stole from Noma? What y'all thinking? That's exactly what I was asking, DeMarcus. Thank you for that $2. Would you consider Monet a snitch? Do you guys consider Monet a snitch if she said, hey, Noma, we stole that shit from Noma. We got it from some bitch named Noma, short hair. Got a British accent. She had a nigga named Obi. She killed that nigga. She fuck with my son now, and then she fucking with some lawyer named Davis McClain. She over there. They got the biggest drug dealer, and they got the biggest gun distribution over in Europe. Her name is Noma. I don't know Noma's last name, but her name was Noma. Now, I want a consensus. If Monet says it was Noma's drugs, are we calling her a snitch? Because I gotta know if okay. If she says exactly that, yes. You know, that's why I love the Moets. We we take a look at everything, we analyze it, and guess what? If we say that Monet will be considered a snitch if she said they robbed Noma, give me 1 second. Let me figure this out. I know I got something down here. If we call Monet a snitch for saying that they robbed Noma, Raquel Thomas told Dirty Cop Detective Howard that Unique was selling drugs and to go do your job and arrest somebody. Oh my goodness. Every time it ties back to one Raquel Thomas. Oh my goodness, Mo, you did it again. If we were going to call Monet a snitch for saying Noma's name, then this person right here told one officer about another drug dealer's drop. This person right here. Uh-oh, this person right here. Oh, the same person that told the FBI about the motherfucking mob. Uh-oh. So, as I've been saying, Raquel is a snitch. I told you, I keep that paperwork right there. If we were going to say, if Monet said we robbed Noma, we're going to have to call her a snitch because she told the police. Monet held it down. Did get a gun pulled on her kid. Did get her other kid arrested. But Noma, you're lucky. You're lucky. Mm-hmm. Hey, it ain't me. Y'all got to talk to the writers. All I can do is tell. They say, Mo, here's the episode. Tell us what you saw. That's all I can do. I'm not making none of this up. Y'all let me know when I'm making stuff. I'm just telling you what I saw. Right now, Drew's ended up getting arrested because they got some information. And what information is that? Zay Green is alive in the downtown jail infirmary. Who hired Zay? Who hired Zay? This is Drew's mistakes, but who hired Zay? Who was the mastermind to say we needed a couple soldiers? Who was the mastermind? Not Tasha, the mastermind. Allegedly, there's another mastermind. Drew went and got Zay, but he only went and got Zay because Monet said, we're going to do one more heist. We're going to do one more robbery. I just need you to get some soldiers. So Drew went out and got Zay in them. That's why Zay's brother Scoop was like, man, I thought your mom was supposed to look out for my brother. Remember, even he put the blame on Monet. We ain't even gonna get on Felicia. This is talking about Drew. So now they didn't lock Drew up, man. They didn't lock Drew up. Noma called Kane Dusty. When she called him Dusty? We're going to find that part. All right, let's finish up Drew's story. So Drew, he ends up getting locked up. Drew hasn't made a mistake yet. If we're being honest, Drew has not made a mistake. This is supposed to be Drew's mistake, but this is really how we came up with Monday mistakes. Monet made mistakes. This is where Monday mistakes came from. Monet is really the only reason Drew is in this predicament. Drew wanted out of the game, and Monet said, look, just one time. I forgot who said it. Someone said it in the comments. One more time is a recipe for disaster. Let me see. Michelle said, I'm on my lunch break. Everybody looking at her. Hey, man, I'm not trying to make y'all laugh, man. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth, man. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. I can't even find that comment, man. I seen it, but it was, man. Oh, here we go. It was Lily. One last mission is always a recipe for disaster. All right, one last mission, y'all. One last mission. Well, Drew ain't got one last mission. This nigga, This nigga seen Don Carter, and now this nigga's in jail. Man, let me tell you. Y'all know they arrested what's the nigga name? Tyrese today for child support. They arrested Tyrese for child support. They was about to have that nigga go in there and pull off one of them action movies and do some wild shit in prison, but somehow he miraculously came over that child support before he went to jail. The nigga had the money online crying and shit. Well, what do you want from me? Shut the fuck up, Tyrese. You put yourself in that goofy situation. You break up one chick, marry another nigga. Stop being a dumbass. Yeah, they arrested Tyrese's goofy ass today, man. You know, they're gonna be like, Mo, you hating on the black guy, man. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm telling them like it is. That nigga's a fool. Fuck it, every time. This nigga Drew going to jail. Drew ain't cry. Drew going to jail for some fucking weak ass. We don't even know what Drew going to jail for. Tyrese going to jail for child support. This nigga, this nigga Drew like, man, what the fuck you arrested me for? Monet talking about hold it down, Drew. Hold it down, Drew. Monet didn't even try to see what they belling Drew out for. Monet just talking about, oh, good luck, Drew. This nigga Drew been in there. Look, I don't know what kind of jail Drew went to, but this nigga Drew went to jail. They put this nigga in the orange is the new black jumpsuit. They already put this nigga out on the block. They talking about you can go ahead and get your 1 hour in, Drew, because when we lock your ass down, we locking your ass down because we know how you get messed up. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on you, nigga. So Drew out here like, damn, nigga, I'm in prison, nigga. How I end up in this bitch before fucking my brother Kane did? My nigga Kane out here riding around. This nigga done killed 19 GTGs. He done got into it with the mob. This nigga Kane did everything, but this nigga ain't in jail. I know Drew and this bitch like, man, ain't that about a bitch? Nico coming here, Drew like, God damn, what I gotta do? He said, nigga, here's a phone. You need to get in the infirmary and get rid of Zay because we didn't kill him all the way. Nigga, what? Yeah, last night, Zay, the guy that you were with, well, he ain't dead. You need to go in there and finish. Me? Finish the job. Nigga, what? What do you think I am? John Wick? No, the Equalizer? My sister Colombiana, you want me to be motherfucking the Equalizer, nigga? How am I gonna get? I don't even remember what this nigga Zay look like. You want me to go unalive this nigga? How am I gonna do that? He said, nigga, here's a burner phone. You got 24 hours. 24 hours? Now, I ain't never unalive nobody, but I think I need a little bit more than 24 hours to plan. Like, how do I know if he's gonna be in the infirmary for sure? You know what I mean? So now Drew in here, niggas is asking him, and they're gonna eat your cornbread. Drew in here, they like, what you looking at? And I can't say that word because, you know, that word is illegal for us to say on YouTube. But they said some word that starts with the letter after E. And I looked over at Drew. I was like, man, what Drew gonna do in here? I was like, man, it's over with for Drew.
You were scared, huh? Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
That's all I think was gonna happen to Drew. I said, man, they about to whoop Drew ass in here. Good old fashioned ass whooping.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
But Drew does what any man would do. Look at this dude over here. He watching his homeboy get whooped on. Look what Monet got Drew into, man. Drew ain't ready for this life, man. Drew hit the dude with the tray, incited a riot, and then they end up Rodney King and this nigga. You know when you getting your ass whooped, when your leg like bends back like this is an ass whooping right here. Normally, like if you getting like beat up, you ball up into the fetal position. But when they whooping your ass and kicking you in your gut, you can't ball up into the fetal position. Your legs start going backwards. That's how you know. I was like, yeah, they really look. They putting a whooping on them. Usually, you put knees to chest. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to cover up all your vital organs and shit. But when they really whooping your ass, this is a pause moment. When they stretching you out, you can't ball up in it. There's no protection. It's just ass whooping. This is the shit that they did to Rodney King. Now, Rodney King, they did Rodney King wrong. He made all that money and blew that money. But oh well, he got that money. He was rich for a little bit. But Drew, he ain't getting no money out of this. This is just a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Now, he may have boo-booed on himself too. I'm not for sure, but they did send him to the infirmary. Hey, Torian, thank you for that $5. What time is it? 10:25. Thank you for that $5. Mo pull out that paperwork like the Nana pulls out the soggy dollar bills from abroad to get it. Hey, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to feed the streets, man. That's all I'm trying to feed the streets. Yeah, they gave Drew a good old whooping. Now, they send Drew in here. And the whole time, we didn't think Drew was like that. We didn't think Drew was like that, man. We did not think Drew was like that. Where you at, Derry B? Y'all be safe. Is it a hurricane down there? Oh, it is hurricane season. It's September too. You know, I like watching. I'm like a fake storm tracker. I like watching hurricanes and stuff. But be safe down there. Oh, the Noya. What is it? A cat 3, 4? I ain't heard nothing about no 5s. It's probably like a 3. Probably was like a 4 over the water. Probably gonna touch down as a 3. But yeah, be safe. If you need to listen to something more important than me, like seriously, we understand. But Drew goes ahead and takes out Zay, and then he hops in the bed. Hops in the bed like, damn, what have I done? What have I done? But that ain't it for Drew, man. It just keeps getting worse. He's like, man, listen, I got a proposition for you, Nico. Hear me out, man. They trying to bring down Don Carter's operation. If you want me to handle that, you want me to catch another body, then you gotta leave my family alone. Look what Monet done got Drew into, man. This is some pure adulterate shenanigans. Sydney said Drew had to level up. Oh, it might be a 2 at landfall. All right, that ain't that bad. A lot of just high winds. Hopefully there isn't any water surges. We wish for you all the luck, and we send our prayers to everyone down in Noya that are going to be storming this storm. Be safe down there. And if you can't evacuate, man, don't be afraid. But Drew didn't really make any mistakes at this point because let's be real. Drew's looking out for the family at this point. Drew's like, I got to make sure my family is good. So I got a business proposition for you, man. Look, you look out for me. I look out for y'all. Maybe you can get me out of jail tomorrow or something. What y'all think? Nah, it can't. There ain't no prison break for Drew. This is it. This is the end of the road for him. End of the line. Everybody off. The upper room. What'd you say? We on deck. The upper room. When Jesus was. I don't know. Drew might be going up there to meet his nephew, man. So unfortunate. Meet his nephew, his brother, his dad. Damn, his whole family up there. Well, I don't think his nephew's going to be. I think his nephew's going somewhere else. A little bit lower than 6 feet deep, probably like 600. But I'm not sure what the actual depth is. Nah, this ain't no smartphone. This is a flip phone. This is a flip phone. Look, this is this is a flip phone. This is where it folds right here. He gave him a flip phone earlier. All right, who we got next? Because Drew didn't really make no mistakes, man. He got caught up because of Monet, man. I'm never gonna forget that, man.
You're fucking delusional.
What?
Damn. I wonder, do you guys think when you see Drew in other films, you're gonna think of Drew? Like when you see him in another, what's his name, Lovell? When you see him in other movies and like TV shows, are you gonna think of him as Drew? Like whenever I see Tariq, Michael Rainey, you just automatically think Tariq. Same with Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there go Jamie St. Patrick. Drew actually stepped his acting up this season too. Well, Drew's never really been a weak actor, in my opinion. I rock with Drew. Let's hit that like button for your boy. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We can get like 65, 70 likes in here. We got about 90, 95 people in here. We can get like 70 likes. That ain't nothing. Y'all done already hit the like button for the most part. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm Monet J. This is Monday Mistakes. We talked about Effie. We joked around a little bit about Tariq and Diana. We just wrapped up the Drew show. So we got one more character because I do got to go back to work, man. I have 4 days off. Who we got? Who else made a mistake? Effie, Drew. Did Carter really? Well, Carter kind of made one with Kamal, but that ain't really a mistake because he had to do that because Kamal was on to him. Brayden back on that stuff again. Who else is there? Nah, Drew don't. Hey, no funny business, man. No funny business, man. Drew ain't even like that no more, man. Drew's on all mission right now. He on all go. If you on go all 24, that's what Drew was on, man. That's what Drew was on. Kamal. Oh, okay. Let's get to Kamal then. Well, Kamal really only made one mistake though. So this would be quick. That'd be cool though. Oh, R.I.P. to Kamal, man. R.I.P. to Kamal, man. Kamal he made one mistake. Yeah, that he only made one mistake. Because at first, him and Don, they were rocking together. Let me see. We got the task force meeting. That's the first place we've seen Kamal. I ain't got no photo of it, I don't think. All right. Kamal Tate. Now, first I want to start off by saying R.I.P. to this brother. Now, if we're being honest, Kamal Tate would have never been involved in this whole situation. I know we're talking about the mistakes that were made in this episode, but there's really only one, and it was really a fatal mistake. My name is Monet J, and I'm reporting live from the studio of Monet J's Enterprise. But the only reason Kamal Tate was on this case, the only reason he was so deeply rooted into all the nonsense that was going on in the Power universe is because we have to look back. Now, a lot of people look at Lauren and say that Lauren is the reason that Kamal Tate is in all of this. But no, you have to look at the bigger picture. When you start pointing fingers, you have to start lifting up the rug. There was one character that was swept up under the rug, and people were always overlooking that one character. Now, they had other visions for what they wanted to see with that character and the direction that they wanted to go in with that character. And this one character changed the whole timeline and fate of Kamal Tate. Now, you're probably asking, who is this character? We've discussed this character many times. This character is kind of a nosy one, but also an independent one. This character also talks a little bit of trash, but doesn't back that trash up. This character is also somebody that will put you in a predicament that will change your life forever. This one character's name is Brusandria. Brusandria is the one that started the whole Rico case. Brusandria is the one that led the police in Lauren's direction. And if Brusandria didn't put her drugs in Lauren's drawer, the innocent Lauren, who had no street knowledge, the innocent Lauren who thought she was doing the right thing by assisting the police in an ongoing investigation, Brusandria, who put her marijuana, her Mary Jane, If she would have never put that marijuana stick in Lauren's drawer, Kamal Tate would have never put that pressure on Lauren, causing Lauren to not know what the hell is going on and put it on that pulley. Yeah, that's a fake Rolex. Then that Rolex recorded who? Kane and Brayden. From there, Kane and Brayden needed to get rid of Lauren, which drug Effie into it because Effie believed that Lauren was snitching. In reality, Lauren is a civilian and didn't have any involvement in the dope game. All Lauren knew was that she got caught up with some drugs that wasn't hers because all roads lead back to Brusandria. Brusandria is also the one that spread the rumor around the campus, which wasn't a rumor, which actually was the truth about Diana being pregnant. Because remember, Effie, when she confronted Tariq at the cafe, said, "Oh, so the rumor's true. It is yours," because Brusandria ran her mouth. Brusandria was also talking bad to Brayden when Brayden was the one that gave that gave that weak ass group an opportunity to perform at the underground. So when we look at the grand scheme of things within Stansfield, yes, we know that Effie snitched way back when, but Brusandria is actually the foundation to the RICO. Brusandria is who we need to get rid of. Now, I don't know if they need to do it Drew style or they do it Felicia style with a stomp. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they need to get rid of Brusandria because if Brusandria would have never done that, Kamal Tate would have never been disinvested into this RICO. Kamal Tate would have never been talking to Don Carter about trying to bring down this drug operation. Brusandria single-handedly killed Kamal Tate. Don Carter was going to be a bad guy regardless to if Kamal ever came into his path. But the only reason these paths crossed was because of Brusandria. We can't let that slide. We have 4 episodes left. R.I.P. to Kamal Tate, one of the only good guys we could really trust. Yeah, did he bend the rules a little bit? Yes, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. Like Felicia told her boss, "Oh, that's just a cop doing their job. People are going to make complaints." Kamal Tate died trying to clean up the streets of New York. He went out on a mission with Don Carter, not knowing this might be his last day on this earth. They went out there, bad boy style. Mike Lowry. I'm Mike Lowry. He said, "We're going to do the back-to-back on 3. 1, 2, 3. They went out there, back-to-back. Yeah. Only for him to find out that there's dirty cops and Nico was still in on the job. You know, this is tougher than I was expecting it to be. But one thing about me, I'm going to fight through this. A mistake that we overlook with Kamal Tate, because this is mistakes, we got to expose the truth. I always tell you guys, never go above and beyond when you're at work. When you start doing too much work, when you start telling on co-workers, "Hey, I heard he's stealing over there." I don't know if we can trust you, Kamal Tate. We got to look out for one another. Kamal Tate's mistake was going to tell a dirty cop about a dirty cop. See, how can I put this? A negative and a negative is a positive. A positive and a positive is a positive. But when you put a negative with a positive, that's the only time you'll get a negative. And you took that positive energy from Kamal Tate and you put it with that negative energy, and it equaled a negative equation. And we just lost Kamal Tate. Or in the words of idiot, 1 times 1 equals 2. But in reality, 1 times 1 equals 1. And 1 times a negative 1, it don't come out even, but it do come out negative. And they got rid of Kamal Tate because he couldn't piece it together All he was thinking about was, hey, there's a dirty cop. Let's get him off the force. But he didn't put 2 and 2 together. He thought 1 times 1 was 2, like Terrence Howard told us all. But that's wrong. That's wrong. 1 dirty cop times another dirty cop is 1 dirty cop. It don't make 1 clean cop. It makes 1 dirty cop. And Kamal didn't understand that because he was rushing. He was jumping to conclusions. And unfortunately, he took 1 gun with 1 bullet to that 1 gut. And he ended up with 0 lives. So I don't even know how that works. I guess you got to do 1 minus 1 minus 0. I don't even know how to make that equation work. But I'll get back to it a little bit later on. Just trust me. It's the 3 ones. We're going to figure that out later. But Kamal Tate was jumping to, hey, man, there's somebody dirty here. Nigga, let the dirty deal with the dirty. You ain't the town boy. Don't watch that. How long am I on? I might do 1 more character. I might do 1 more character. I might do 2 more characters. But Kamal Tate's mistake was telling a dirty cop about a dirty cop. You should have known when he told you back in the day, hey, don't worry about Tariq and them. Don't worry about Monet. I'll do it. Kamal Tate is just rushing. You think Rashad Tate would let this slide? No. Rashad Tate, you gotta have a little bit of crookedness in your system. Pause on the crookedness, but you know what I mean. You gotta have some street smarts. See, Rashad Tate, crooked cop. Rashad Tate knows you gotta use somebody. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. What they say? If you can. If you can't make this world a better place, don't reach out and touch somebody's hand. It's that simple. Rashad thought he could make this world a better place, and he was reaching out to touch Don Carter's hand. But you can't. You can't. And you know why you can't make this world a better place? Because R.I.P. to that man's soul, Michael Jackson told us, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Kamal Tate never changed his ways. He was always jumping to conclusions. He didn't even do an investigation on Lauren when Busandria put the drugs in there. Hey, Lauren, do you do drugs? No. Does anyone you know do drugs? He didn't ask those questions. He just said, I need you to wear a rollie and let's go get Tariq. He's always rushing head first into something. You never go above and beyond that work because all they're going to give you is a certificate of appreciation, a round of applause. Unless they cutting you a fucking check, don't do it. That's the mistake. Kamal was working too hard for no reason. I've been telling y'all this since the beginning of my YouTube time. Never go above and beyond because they ain't gonna do nothing for you. And now Kamal Tate is laying in the church looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here. See, even DMX was telling you, don't do all that extra shit. Just do your job and go home. We in here, we catching bodies. Niggas stole some money. I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing. Is Kamal Tate considered a snitch? He's a cop. He's a cop. He was reporting a crime. A cop can't be a snitch unless he's snitching on like another dirty cop. But Kamal's a good cop, man. He can't be no snitch. That's his job, to report a crime. Like, you know what I mean? He's a crime fighter. Who you gonna call? Crime Tate. Damn. R.I.P. to Tate, man. He ain't make it long, but he made it long. Damn. Ain't that something, man? They got rid of Kamal Tate. He ain't did nothing to nobody, man. Do y'all think, what was Kamal's mistake? It was just telling Don about Nico? That's all it really was, right? That's the only mistake I can really think of, man, going above and beyond, man. Yeah, Kamal's not internal affairs, but So you got to look at it. He's not internal. Kamal's not internal affairs, but he went to Don Carter because they have Don Carter's in charge of the task force. Kamal Tate was in charge of, starting off that RICO when he was working with Gianni. So he was in charge of his own thing. But remember, Kamal only has jurisdiction. I guess they're in Queens. Kamal only has jurisdiction there. Don Carter has jurisdiction over all of New York. So he went to go tell him as the head of his operation, like, hey, you got some dirty people in there, because he's thinking that Don Carter is a good cop and he's going to weed out like the dirty cops. So that's all he was doing. He was just giving a courtesy to another officer, but it turned out Don Carter was actually dirty too. So that you can't, that's not no snitch. I mean, that's his job. Like, you're going to look out for your, your people. Now, if he would have went to like internal affairs, like, you know what I mean? That would end up arresting people, opening up an investigation on them. I mean, you could say that, but it'd kind of be, you remember on American Gangster, the white guy that turned in that money? Like, everyone considered him a snitch, but he did the right thing. You know what I mean? There were dirty cops, so he turned in the money, even though the dirty cops were all going to split that money. He did the right thing. Now, amongst the police force, they look out for each other. So they were saying, oh, he's a snitch. No one wanted to work with him. That's why they felt that he had that integrity, and they started his own little task force to go after Nicky Barnes and Frank Lucas. So that's kind of like what Kamal was doing. He was just reporting, hey, there's dirty cops in your group. He's thinking his task force is really out here cleaning up the streets, not knowing that they were bad. I don't know, but I think that was good though, because I mean, we didn't really have too much more for Kamal Tate. Like, I don't know what else we were gonna do with Kamal. Oh boy! All right, we can do. We could do one more character. What, 2 hours? Yeah, we could do one more character. What mistake Tariq made? Yeah, we'll do one more character. Make it. I mean, we got Tariq. What mistakes did Tariq make? We got Kane, Tariq. Really, that's the only two people left that really like made mistakes. We know about Diana. She didn't really make two mistakes except for slapping old girl. Not wearing a mask. True. I wonder. You know what I wonder though? All right, yeah, let's just talk about Tariq. Yeah, we'll talk about Tariq because we didn't get Friday, so we'll just talk about like Tariq's story and kind of what his mistakes were, because not wearing a mask is a mistake, but I'm trying to see how I can explain it, because I agree with you guys. Not wearing a mask is good, but I don't know who has the footage besides Felicia, unless we talking about Tariq. We talking about Tariq. I got it. I'm piecing it together in my head right now. I'm piecing it together right now. We're gonna talk about mistakes. I'm piecing it together right now. Don't worry. I got it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna connect the dots for you guys. That's why you subscribe to my channel, so you don't have to do the dirty work. You can just sit back and talk about it. I'll piece it together. I have a photographic memory. I remember my first picture I took. It was 1985. I was about 13 days old. I remember waking up and they were taking a picture with this big ass camera. It was my left eye. I woke up. I was just a little baby too. I was looking for my bottle, and then flash went poof. I'm like, God damn, what the hell was that? That was my first picture. I was 13 days old. But that's way back when. Now let's speed up. We're gonna talk about Tariq St. Patrick. All right. Now we're just gonna jump into Tariq's first mistake. Well, his biggest mistake. Now, that biggest mistake is when they went to Zion's crib. Now, the first mistake is these niggas don't know how to fight. That's the first mistake. Second mistake, not wearing active gear. You got to have active gear on. You can't go in Timberlands. You can't go in the Miri. You can't go in Gucci, Louis, Prada, Fendi. You can't go in Chrome Hearts. You can't go in Balenciaga. You can't go in any of that. You can't go in Supreme. You can't go in any of that. Maybe a Nike Tech could be all right because it is athletic. You can get down and get your boogie on. But you got to have a mask and you got to have a gloves on. So, you got to learn how to squabble. You got to be in the active gear. James St. Patrick used to put on active wear. It's called active because you're about to go get active. And you got to wear a mask. Now, they went over here because this deal was a good deal with Noma. So this isn't any mistakes right now. It's like, all right, look, we got to get in Noma's good graces. Hey, we'll take out Zion. But they go over here and it finds out that Zion is actually a snitch and been working with the police, which has me wondering, did Davis know that Zion was working with the police? Because Davis is the one that introduced us to Zion because he was working on a RICO case that Zion actually beat. So if they're cooperating with the police, I wonder, did Davis know anything about that? But that's neither here or there. Now they go over here and they commit this crime after a good old ass whooping. Tariq is thrown through a table. And they end up unaliving him. Now, we know that there was footage of this. So we're saying the mistake is with the footage, there's no mask. Right? That's what we're saying, right? There's no mask. They caught in 4K. Boom, unaliving them after a good old ass whooping. Now, Felicia has the whole tape. So prior to this mark right here, this 3 minutes and 36 seconds that we're at, Tariq and them got their ass whooped in the span of 3 minutes. They got their ass whooped. And then they unalived them. Now, we're saying that this is the mistake. Now, the question is, who all has this footage? We know that Felicia has it, but Felicia has her own dilemma going on with the unnecessary roughness, flag on the play, the brute force, all the complaints, and then the stomping out of Diana. Now, we're jumping ahead because this mistake is going to carry over because we did get the trailer. Now, when I ask who has this footage, because Felicia has everything going on, this is why I ask. Hold on, let me see. You know I got it. James Earl Jones passed away. No, I don't say that. Damn. He did. R.I.P. to James Earl Jones. Mufasa, Darth Vader. Damn. Damn. Man. But the reason I ask about that footage, R.I.P. James Earl Jones, because look, is she giving Don Carter the footage? Is she giving Don Carter the footage? Is she giving Don Carter the footage to try to cover her? Like, hey Don, can you help me out? Look, I got this evidence on Tariq. They killed Zion. But that's what I'm saying. What if she gives this phone to gives this phone to Carter before she goes in there? Look, I got this evidence, man. Tariq and them, they unalive Zion. Man, my bad. Y'all was texting my sister, letting her know. Yeah, it's about to get ugly for Felicia. So the mistake that Tariq made is now Don knows that they killed Zion, which we know Don Carter was collecting 35% from also, along with the 35% that was coming from Monet and them, but he didn't know where Monet was getting their work from. Damn, Tariq. It's going to get ugly for you because I'm trying to figure out, with Tariq getting back with Noma, I don't really consider that a mistake because Tariq has been piling up all kinds of information on Noma, especially with Anya. Anya don't know what's going on. And this is how you know if you really want information from somebody. This goes for ladies and for the gentlemen. If you can, I know Tariq ain't knocking chicks down with a picture of Raina next to the bed. Come on, Tariq. You can have a little bit of respect, man. You can't have Raina's picture right here while you're on a twin size bed knocking in some guts. If you want the truth out of somebody, if you can convince somebody, well, they in college, so it's a little bit easier. But if you can convince somebody to get in a twin bed with you, oh, they're gonna tell you all their secrets. If anyone is comfortable enough to sleep in a twin side bed where all y'all can do is touch all night, like you can't even roll over and be comfortable because that motherfucker gonna be right next to you. Either she turning facing one way and you facing one way, it sound bad, but y'all gonna be butt to butt. If not, y'all got a spoon. If not, they gotta lay on you. There's not enough space to do anything but be on each other in this little twin size bed. But Anya, we don't know. She might be right now. So I don't really consider this a mistake, but we got to point out that Tariq is just gathering information. So your mom, she has like a summer home. Is there somewhere else she likes to be? Oh yeah, we have many houses. Europe, south of France. Yeah, we got all Malta. We even got a spot in Tokyo. We don't ever go there. Tariq's like, oh, interesting. She's like, yeah. And remember, she was the one that's saying we aren't going to be doing this more often. You know what I'm saying? It's just a one-time thing, one and done. You really want it to be a one and done, but 9 times out of 10, it ain't going to be a one and done. They're going to be back. But now Tariq has all kinds of information on Noma. But Anya still doesn't know that she's still talking about Noma runs an enterprise Like, come on, man. Noma don't know what the hell she got going on. I think it's Tariq. I think it's the whole family. I think it's Tariq. Tasha, James, and Raina. I think it's the family photo that they got. I don't know who's in this picture over here. It looked like Monet, like a younger Monet, or it might be Tariq and like his mama. I don't know. But yeah, you get somebody in a twin bed, they're gonna tell you all the business. So the only mistake Tariq really made was being on that camera. But that goes with not actually doing your research. You just reacting like, hey, and plus you going with Brayden. Brayden is on that shit, man. Hey, Brayden, we gotta go. Stop bringing Brayden along for stuff, man. Noma's brothers in Nigeria, the big boss. Hell, Noma's brothers in Nigeria are scamming it. You know, when you get that scam likely call, that's Noma's brother. Oh man. Well, Monday mistakes. We got us a little 2 hours in. And that's cool. Like I said, my family's here. We went to a castle today. I was off. I got to go back to work tomorrow. Tariq just shot up the club with Anya. Oh yeah, you probably so. But I gotta so yesterday I got an email. So Friday I got me an interview an hour away from here. So I got that interview. Hopefully I can get that. You know what I mean? Your boy can move on up, making a nice little chunk of change. So I got that interview on Friday. Apply for a couple of more. My family will be here till the 22nd or the 20th, something like that. So I'm definitely gonna try to do a live on Friday. I'm probably gonna take off Friday because I got to get up and drive out there. So I got an interview an hour away on Friday. Tomorrow we probably won't have a 2B Tuesday because I'll be with the family. I think we'll go out to eat. Wednesday, I'm trying to find a time where I can watch Fight Night. Like, man, I'm back at work and I've been with them, so I'm gonna try to find Fight Night and just drop the 10 episode or the 8 episodes because they got the 3. And then tomorrow is Wednesday, so Thursday the next episode to come out. But I don't know if they're dropping like another 3 or doing a 2. But thank you, Sydney. You know, if I get this job, then yeah, you know, we're gonna be making a little something. But if I do get the job, then that means I'm gonna have to take like a week off. You know, I gotta celebrate a little something. We'll figure it out though. Sean from Power is in Fight Night. Yeah, I mean, I seen the first episode of Fight Night. I watched that at work, and then I had to get off. I had to watch the 2 episodes of Bel Air. Then I had to watch. Well, I was off that Friday, so I did the first reaction to this. But I'm gonna get to Fight Night before the season is over for sure. And thank you guys for that. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably drop a video, or I might do like an hour live or something. But thank y'all for tuning in. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me before you get out. Support the channel. Cash App is pinned in the chat. Join the Discord. It's also pinned in the chat. We will start having, once the family leaves, we will be on Discord. We will have videos there. And I'm going to start dropping videos for members only for like the first day. And then it'll become public for everybody else after that. We're about to really get this grind back on. We got 4 episodes left of Ghost. They're doing a pretty good job this season. We got Ari ready on Thursday for sure. We won't miss any of the power shows. And Rebel Ridge is on there. So we're gonna start doing more movies. I think I might do my movie like review / recaps. Just knock them out. Just do 1 hour, get on here, start to finish. Were you guys okay with that Rebel Ridge? How we did it, where we just got like little pieces out of it, and I told the story, but like pointed out some of the stuff. Because I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to be more interactive with the channel, and you know, give you guys the movies and shows that you want. We got the Penguin next week also. Man, we got a lot of shit, man. And then the 25th, Grotesquerie on FX. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we got a lot. We got Aaron Hernandez next week. We got the Penguin next week. Grotesquerie the week after. I got to do Fight Night. Jeez Louise, that's a lot. But that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. But y'all be safe. If you're down in Tonodeo, be safe. Watch out for the tornado. Stock up on supplies before it hits. I mean, I haven't looked at it, so I don't know like where it's at. I'll probably have more information later on or tomorrow. But thank y'all for tuning in. This is Monday Mistakes. I'm J. And remember one thing, you can run, but you can't hide. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Don't work too hard. Ease yourself into the weekend. You know how it go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Road to 50K. I'm J.